Hello. I've just been sunbathing here on the grass. It's such a beautiful place and the weather is just awesome and it smells like spring and yeah, I just enjoyed the day and I thought maybe I should record a video, because the thing is I'm going to leave this place very soon, in less than 2 months, and it hurts. I discover new cool spots here every day, and yeah. So I was thinking maybe I talk about letting go, because I have to let go of this place. And I will tell you why it's a chance to rethink who you are and maybe to grow. So if you want to know how that works, stick to the end of this video. Like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let's go into it. So the spring smell is in the air. I'm not sure if it's the same smell. I know for a fact that's not the same smell in every country, but so I've been in New Zealand for a year, 6 years ago, so this is pretty old. And I noticed it was spring, but there was not the spring smell that I knew from home, from Germany here. And it didn't really feel like spring to me. I need the smell, which I have here. So yeah, now I know that it's spring because of the smell. So yeah, but let's get back to the topic. So I have to let go of this, and it makes me sad. And it makes me feel uncomfortable, like with everything that you have to let go of, that you like and that you don't want to let go of. So it could be a place, it could be a person, it could be also maybe just some material stuff that you like, or maybe the cool car that you have been driven because you don't have enough money to afford it anymore, or whatever it is. If you have to let go of it, it gives you a strange feeling, and you resist the feeling of letting go because you don't want to let go. And I can tell you a little bit about that, why you feel like this. So when I came here a little bit more than half a year ago, I really fell in love with this place. And it is a beautiful place. Maybe some people say it's the most beautiful place in Germany, and I wouldn't say it's not true. So it's definitely a beautiful place. And I took photos here and there and posted them on Instagram, and I do these videos in really cool places. So I ended up defining myself as the person who lives in this beautiful place, and also other people recognized that and were a little bit jealous maybe and wanted to come to visit me, and so I was feeling proud that I live in this cool place. And now when I think about the place where I'm moving to, it's not a bad place, but it doesn't have as much nature around, and there are just much more people living there, and it's just more city life stuff, and so it's different. And I won't be able to say that it's the most beautiful place in Germany, and yeah, probably people won't come to visit me because of the place. So basically I have to give up my identity when I move and when I let go of this place. And of course no one wants to give up his identity. It's something that defines you, and there's a fear of who would you be without that identity, or without this place, or without that person at your side. So you're defining yourself with external stuff, and you do this because there is some void inside of you, some strange feeling of emptiness that you can fill with the approval of others. So when I take photos and upload them on Instagram, I get likes. People say, wow, that's a nice place, and you really live there, and that makes me feel good, that makes me feel appreciated, and that gives me the attention that I long for. And it's the same if I have a cool car. and people say, wow, that's a cool car, you drive that car, and I have to sell it. So who am I now? Because I now have to face my insecurities that I am maybe nothing without this car, and I have to really define myself anew and find some new maybe purpose that I can define myself through. So it's actually a pretty big thing, letting go, and it's not always never a nice thing, but you can also swap it around. And if your struggles and your insecurities are exposed because of that, it also gives you the chance to really work on them and to grow, in the sense that you maybe don't need this external stuff to define yourself anymore, that you can become a strong person by yourself, and just knowing that you are somebody without all this stuff that you have put around you. So I think it's even more extreme with people. If you have a friend that you really like and that you really admire and that you like to have at your side, and people think, oh, that's a cool guy, and you with this cool guy, and so I'm kind of cool only because I'm in the presence of this other person. But the truth is, I'm just a little shy boy who is very insecure and who tries to be someone because he's around other cool people. But wouldn't it be much better if you can just be cool by yourself and don't have to rely on this other person to be with you? So one thing is, you would fall into people pleasing because you want this person to be around with you all the time. So you try to please him or her and to give up your own authenticity just so that this person likes you and that this person is around you all the time. But that would in the end cause you much more misery again, because you're not yourself anymore. You're just playing a role to get the approval from others that you could give to yourself if you become the person you want to be and go through this pain of acknowledging, okay, I feel like this, where does this feeling come from, and how can I cope with it, how can I transform it, and how can I transform myself with it. And I think we all have these band-aids that just go over the void so that we don't have to feel it. And for me, it is this place now, and it hurts me to think that I have to leave, but I try to make the best of it, and I try to find meaning in other things that I do, and I try to become a person that is just not that doesn't have to rely on these external factors to be there, to be happy. So I will just give that to you, that you shouldn't be sad or angry when things change in your life, when you have to let go of stuff, because one mechanism to cope with this is to get angry and to blame these other people, and I do this too, but in the end you're just putting the responsibility out there. You're saying, okay, this person is responsible for my happiness, but wouldn't it be much better if you were not so dependent on other people, on what they do and if they are around or not? I think this is very freeing, and I definitely will take every opportunity that is there to really see where I am going into this behavior, that I need people, and I try to overcome it. One thing is just to feel the pain, because otherwise you wouldn't really know what's going on, because if you're just fighting it and resisting it, I think this is the anger reaction. then you need someone else to blame. And you have to acknowledge, okay, maybe I'm not where I want to be in life, and this hurts to really see that open for everyone now, and especially for me, because most people don't care for you. Most people just care for themselves, so don't worry about that. But yeah, take it as an opportunity to grow and to overcome the pains of the past that maybe have or are still holding you back, and yeah, find the reasons why you feel the void and see what you can change in your life. I think changing things is never a bad thing, because you will grow. And you can still go back to the old situation. So I go back to my old job, went back to my old job, and you can also go back to the old situation where you have been living before, the same place. Well, probably I won't get the same house where I was living, but I can live in another place, maybe over there, and it's not too far from here. So I think the worst thing you can do is stay in a situation where you know it's not the right one. And I think you can change anything. If you don't know where to start, just start somewhere and see if it's going in the right direction or the wrong direction. Because you have to go in some direction to adjust the course. If you're just staying where you are and you're just complaining, that's the worst thing you can do. So yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. I think it put some things into perspective for me. I hope the wind noises are not too loud. But that's what I wanted to share with you, and I wish you all a wonderful day, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye.